children, welcome to my channel. The chapter is Quadrilaterals for standard 9 and this is the part 1. So here we are going to discuss the properties of the various type of quadrilaterals. So the first property is the angle sum property. That is, sum of all angles of a quadrilateral is 360. So you have learned for triangle, sum of all angles of a triangle is 180. So here sum of all angles of, that is the 4 angles, will be 360. That is, this angle A, then this B, then C, the full angle, and D. So to prove that this triangle ABC, if you take, sum of all angles is 180. The other angle AD is triangle ADC, 180. If you add both the triangles, you will get 360. Now coming to the different type of quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral is a polygon of closed polygon with 4 sides. Now in quadrilaterals we have 3 types of quadrilaterals. One is parallelograms, trapezium and kite. So parallelogram will be like this. In this parallelogram we have 3 types, that is rectangle, square and rhombus. In trapezium it will be like this, only one pair of opposite sides are parallel, the other 2 sides are not parallel, just one side is parallel, it's a parallelogram. In it as a trapezium, if both the sides are parallel, we will be learning the properties. The basic property is that ABCD you take, AB is parallel to CD, AD is parallel to BC, then it is a parallelogram. In trapezium you have only one pair parallel. In kite, none of the sides are parallel to each other, but it will be, the property of a kite is adjacent sides, this and these two will be equal. We will learn the properties of everyone. So first we will discuss the properties of a parallelogram. In a parallelogram the opposite sides are parallel. AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to BC. Then the opposite sides are equal. So AB is equal to CD and AD is equal to BC. Opposite angles are equal, that is angle A equal to angle C and angle B equal to angle D. Now diagonals bisect each other. So AC and BD are the diagonals, so they bisect each other, means AO will be equal to OC and this will be equal to OD will be equal to OB. AO equal to OC and OB equal to OD. Bisect means dividing into 2 equal parts. So adjacent angles are supplementary. So this is because the sides, opposite sides are parallel. So this angle will be, these two, angle A plus angle B will be equal to, angle A plus angle B will be equal to 180. Similarly, angle B plus angle C will be 180. Then angle C plus angle D will be 180 and angle A plus angle D will be 180. So these are the basic properties of a parallelogram. Now under parallelogram comes rectangle, square and rhombus. So all the properties of parallelogram will hold good because it is a rectangle, is a parallelogram. So, rectangle, apart from the properties of parallelogram, we have some other properties which will distinguish which can distinguish between the rectangle, square and rhombus. In rectangle, as you know, all the angles are 90 degrees. So, all these are 90 degrees and diagonals are equal. And the diagonals are equal, that is AC equal to BD. So, now you should also remember, since AC equal to BD and we know the diagonals bisect each other, AO will be equal to OB. AO equal to OB equal to OC equal to OD. This you will be using to find in finding the values of the angles and all. This property you will be using. This is because the diagonals are equal and diagonals bisect each other. AO, OB, OC and OD will be equal to each other. Coming to the properties of square, all the properties of parallelogram plus, now all the angles in a square is 90 degrees. So, all these are 90 degrees. Then the diagonals are equal, that is AC equal to BD. Then diagonals bisect at right angles. So, this angle COD equal to 90. If this is 90, all the angles, all these will be 90 degrees and diagonals bisect the angle. That is another important property here. So, these angles, that is angle, suppose this is 1 and this is 2. Angle 1 will be equal to angle 2. Similarly, 3 and 4. Angle 3 equal to angle 4. Similarly, 5 and 6, angle 5 equal to angle 6, angle 7 equal to angle 8. So, all the, because of that, even the diagonals AO is equal to OB is equal to OC equal to OD. So, you will be using these to find the values of the angles and all. So, all the properties of parallelogram are already there. Along with that, these are the properties which will identify the quadrilateral as a square. So, the diagonals are equal, diagonals bisect at right angles and diagonals bisect the angles. Coming to rhombus, rhombus and square are almost similar, except that all the sides in rhombus, all the sides are equal like square, but the diagonals are not equal. In square the diagonals are equal, but in rhombus the diagonals are not equal, but the sides are all equal. Now, the diagonals bisect at right angles. Angle AOD equal to 90 degrees. The diagonals are not equal, so AC not equal to BD, and diagonals bisect the angles. That means, as I told here, 1 equal to 2, all the angles will be equal. So, these are the three types of parallelograms: square, rectangle, square and rhombus. Now, coming to trapezium. Trapezium is not a parallelogram. In trapezium you have only one pair of sides parallel, that is here the figure, in this figure AB is parallel to CD. That means angle A plus angle C equal to 180, co-interior angles are supplementary. Angle B plus angle D equal to 180. Now, isosceles trapezium, you will have one pair of sides are parallel and the non-parallel sides are equal. So, AC is equal to BD, then it is called an isosceles trapezium. In an isosceles trapezium, the diagonals are equal. That is BC equal to AD. And also the angles, angle A will be equal to angle B and angle C will be equal to angle D. So, these are the properties of an isosceles trapezium. These properties we will be proving it later. So, trapezium, please remember, it is not a parallelogram. It is only a quadrilateral where only one pair of sides are parallel. If both the sides of both the opposite sides are parallel, then it becomes a parallelogram. Now, coming to kite, there are no sides are parallel, no pair of sides are parallel, but AD is equal to BC, AD equal to CD, and AB is equal to BC, then it is called a kite. Now, the properties of a kite is the AC and BD are not equal, one will be longer, the longer diagonal will bisect the smaller one. So, these AO will be equal to OC and this angle will be 90 degrees. That means, AC will be perpendicular to BD and AO will be equal to OC. So, these are the properties of the various type of quadrilaterals. Now, we will be proving all these properties. So, I will see you again with those proofs in my next video. So, till then try to understand these properties, learn it, because in all the problems you will be using these properties. So, until then, goodbye from me.